Popper. Gavin says he's just jealous. You definitely want to play at least one pedal out. I mean, maybe play more. Do the extra pedals benefit us? I mean, I don't have any discard mechanics. We're just keeping these in for fast mana for the deck. They're also just part of the mana base. Like, we trimmed a bunch of lands. I've actually trimmed pretty low. Well, no, we're back up to 18. Yeah, I mean, this still casts the Sprite and the Daze. We can cast more, though. So what are we aiming to counter? There's another Ghoul Draws. We can counter that with the Miscreant, or excuse me, the Sprite. It's totally an option here. They can wear the Clout, okay. Obviously the best targets are going to be Delver, quickly followed by the Hunter. Hunter is a good target. Delver is probably arguably the best target. Hunter's quick second place. Just run out all the pedals, no artifact. That's true. Alright, Ghoul Draws Vampire. Was that a draw or was that a... No, that was the one we knew about. Alright. Yeah, like just spell sputtering. Let's stutter that, and... Yeah, maybe you just Clout. I mean, I guess I could also Daze, but I kind of want to hang on to the Dazes. For the 2 mana spells, considering that Stutter can handle the others. I mean, why don't we just go Mountain into Clout? I'd maybe consider just casting the pedals. Just to have double Daze, if we need it. You might. Can we really race, though? No, I'll have to answer the Lacerator, add more threats. Although Lacerator, he takes damage off of, so maybe that'll catch us up in the race, eventually. Of course, once I hit below 10 life, the Lacerator no longer costs my opponent. So, we may catch up in this race. I'm trying to think about it. Math-wise, we've got 2 more turns before the Lacerator no longer affects the opponent. So stays here. Let's see what our draw is. Another pedal? Gross, not what we need. I just say Island Go. Get him to 14 as well. This puts him to 13. Then he'll put me to 12. We'll put him to 11. He'll go to 10. This is upkeep. Nightbug says, can you run Sangromancy? It might be Nightbug. You'll play on different things, seen upon 2 lands versus 2 lands pedals. That's true, like I'm not playing the last pedal. I'm not even necessarily playing the next island. So put him to 11, he goes to 10, but he's going to put us to 10. And then the Lacerator's no longer going to drain him each turn. Rappin says we can hardcast a Gush. That's true. Oh wow, we drew the Hunter. And maybe that's exactly what we needed to get back into this, not only this race, but just into the game. Didn't he have things this targets in the hand? We saw Horror, I thought that was the 2-1. Order was also a 2-1, wasn't it? If we can stick this Hunter, we're in a good shape. He also needs to draw another land, our opponent. I mean, we're splashing red for what? Bolt, Hunter, Pyroblast, Smash the Smithereens, Gorilla Shaman, and Trickery. That's all we're running blue for, or red for. Most of the deck is just blue. Hydroblast, Dazes, all that good stuff. Thanks for the follow, Reno Gainsey. Welcome to the show. We'll see what we can do here. You guys want to see some modern Grixis? I know you just came from Jeff's stream and Jeff does a lot of modern. Who would be down for a little bit of Grixis? We got a new version of the deck. Oh, let's play the Delver. Anybody be down? I'd love to show you my latest Grixis build. Joker says I have his twin brother. What's up, Joker's girl? It's been a while. How are you doing, friend? I mean, in fairness to my poor opponent, if he never draws that second black source, or second land, like he's just not going to be able to do much. Jake says I'm down. Always love modern, says Apple Tunes. Sure. Oh, that's my legacy deck list that we're playing right now, Moomus. Jeff was playing Legacy at the end of his stream, though. I think I was just supposed to daze that. I guess unless we're flipping. Rival Pancake, thanks for the follow, Reno. No Flipperino. Okay. That's too bad, Reno. Also just do another mana source. I mean, maybe this is just too much mana now for the deck, where we're on 22 mana sources and then 4 probes. Maybe we need to trim either island or mountain. Maybe not mountain, though. This is the only mountain I found. I still like getting him with the spell stutter. Maybe hang back here. Like, for example, we could block and then ping with Hunter. That gets us back in the race, and then Delver flips, you just win. It might be fine. Amp says he's dead on board, though. Amp says he's dead. Oh, you like swinging the Delver. If he does block, then you ping, and then if not, you swing. That's true. Actually, we could just go 2 damage in the air, ping. He puts us to 2, and then 2 damage ping. Which was what I try to cut first. 1, 2. I think we're on 12 islands. 12 islands feels right for a day stack, though. Yeah, you could try to cut 1. Amp says he'll die to the Lacerators. No, he won't. It's 10 less. 10 life or less, Amp. Actually, that's not true. Lacerator only makes you lose life unless it's 10 or less, Amp. But I hear you. We could try that. We could go like Sprite ping. And I mean, if you flip the Delver, that wins as well. Elvin says let's not go to 2 because Sign of Blood. But we can daze the Sign of Blood, though. We can daze the Sign of Blood. Right, I asked what's format is this with dazes and Lotus Petals. It's actually Pauper. Beware of the Sign of Blood, but I can just daze it. I mean, if he's just swinging out, that means he's like, okay, I'm gonna die. Or maybe he's hoping that, maybe he's finally drawn that land drop and he's hoping to Sign of Blood us? No, he just doesn't even have it. What are you doing, friend? Now you're just dead. Ye old bolt to the face. There's that lightning bolt. There it is. There's our red splash. Got there. Alright, so Legacy. Sure, I'm down for Legacy. If Jeff was jamming some Legacy, some of you gentlemen might be down for Legacy. Let's do both. I wanted to queue us for some more. We've added some new cards to the wish board. So let's head up the play lobby and do... Hang on a sec. Let's queue up for another Legacy League, and let's also queue up for a Modern League. Let's do a little variety tonight. I just like variety. I'm also interested in maybe queue way at the end of the stream, but let's jam some Constructed. So let's do. Wait, is the only league right now Modern? What? What happened to all the other leagues? What's going on? Oh, here we go. Format. Legacy. Beautimus. We have a lot of different decks we could play in the tournament. I'm still kind of on our newest brew, which is the Grixis. What is it? I'm just interested in maybe playing a lot of Grixis tonight. I've always loved that color combination. Why don't we play Grixis in both Legacy and also play Grixis in... Let's see. What was the name of this deck? It was... Grixis Enter the Mizzix with the changes. Have I tried Mono Rev Niv Magus? I have, Elvin. A long time ago. I thought the deck was really neat. You get to run the other Storm card. You run the one that makes him unable to block, and then you make a huge Niv Magus Elemental. Sorry, you cast a bunch of spells, right? You put the clout on the Niv Magus, and then you play the Storm spell that makes their dudes unable to block, and then you exile all the extra copies to the Niv Magus Elemental, growing the Niv Magus each time, and then you just have like this ridiculously huge Niv Magus Elemental that you punch them with, which is hilarious. I didn't think the deck was very good though. It was funny. Alright, Enter the Mizzix. Grixis Enter the Mizzix. There we go. This is a combo deck. You draw your whole deck and then you kill the opponent. I've enjoyed brewing. This has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it so far. We've enjoyed it so far. Joker says Ground Rift. Yeah, that was the one that ran. That was the one. I'd be looking to have fun. Can we keep this? Not really. I mean, you could. It's turn 2 intuition. I would maybe consider keeping it because it's turn 2 intuition. Oh, we don't need a Force Arena. I mean, it's turn 1 Flusterstorm from us. Well, Delta into Snow-Covered Ponder. Okay, could be several different decks, could be anything from Storm. Sand Party went 3-0. Nice. I just said I think it's not very good. That doesn't mean it's not very good. Do an enter? Okay. So we would want, not the graveyard combo, we'd want the one that's from hand. So we'd want Dream Halls now. Dream Halls is the next thing I'm going to maybe do. I'm probably just going to Intuition for Dream Halls, right? That's basic. There's a Simeon. Yeah, probably just Intuition for Dream Halls. During his end step. Jake says I'd be interested to see if that $100 modern became a legit format. Might be fun. That's fine. Otherwise, I'd maybe consider Flustering. I mean, Brainstorm, one of the strongest spells in the format. It's also sometimes better just... I mean, it's looking like Storm to me. So, I mean, there's a lot of merit to holding the Fluster. Let's Intuition here and grab the Dream Halls. Now, doing this against a Storm player, not the best. Obviously, one of the reasons being is that we actually might want to go for the Graveyard combo, and the reason being is because we need another mana source anyway. I mean, you can grab a pile of more Flusters and Forces. I mean, I'm pegging him as Storm, so you can do a Deep Analysis pile. That's fine, and then the next would need to be Burning Wish or Intuition into the Mystic's Mastery. That would draw the whole deck and kill. I am back to the playset of Simeons, so I can use the Simeon and still Lightning Storm, it's fine. But I like either going the Dream Halls package or a Deep Analysis End of the Infinite package. Both of which are strong here. Analysis package means we're getting a draw spell, whether he puts in the graveyard or not. Dream Halls means we can make the End of the Infinite from my hand work. Both of which are fine. Might even be correct for me to just grab some mana sources, just a bunch of fetch lands, and then grab the Underground Sea and therapy this guy. I would peg him on having a bunch of Dark Grits or the couple other potentials. I mean, another pile we could do is we could involve the, we have a therapy. We could just try to involve some mana sources. We do need some mana sources to get there for this combo regardless. Now I'm going to go for the draw pile. So that's Analysis, End of the Infinite, End of the Infinite. That seems like the best pile I can come up with here in this situation. It's the most flexible pile. Otherwise, you consider putting the therapy in this pile and then trying to hard cast the Simeon. That's better for grindier games. He gave us the Analysis to hand. That's not bad. It means we get to cast it twice if the game goes long. I wouldn't say this game's going to go long though. Do you want Ponder or do you want to Intuition? I think the Intuition Flusterstorm is the safer play. This is the safe play. I also can just let the Analysis go to the graveyard and then it's easier to cast next turn. Again, I like keeping up the Fluster or the Intuition against the Storm player. I'm able to tutor for Force, etc. Gives us some options. I could also just pitch the Ender from hand, but there's value to this because we can draw the other Enabler. We can either do it from the graveyard or we can do it from hand. That's thanks to the Dream Halls. You can see my build. So the kill conditions of the deck, to be honest with you, are the Mastery and the Dream Halls. Both of which will enable an Enter the Infinite. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also just like maybe just Intuition for a mana source. Actually, that was maybe just a better play. Why didn't I just do that? No, we needed the Dream Halls, that's what it was. Yeah. I'm fine with binning therapy, binning analysis. I'm gonna bin the analysis. Mono continuing to work every updated month, standardizing price state. Things could get banned, potentially come back later. Okay, so he's on Reanimator actually. That's fine. He's actually on Reanimator. This Fluster might be great in a second here. This Fluster, hope he doesn't Fluster back. He could also just have another Reanimation spell.